Hey, my name's Linda, and thanks for joining me here at 6 Minute Crypto. Everything you see today, I'm going to put in links at the bottom of the screen so you can click down below and navigate your way to all of these things we talk about. So, what we're going to do today is just figure out how to get into this crypto stuff. I found out about it, I heard about it about 5 years ago. Wish I had bought in then, but that would have been nice. Anyway, I bought in October, and it was right around the time there started to be a lot of hype. And since then, things kind of peaked, and now they're kind of settled down a little bit. So what I'm doing is taking some time to tell friends and family and others of you that might be interested how to get into the space. And then what I'm going to do is journal my journey because I have no investing background and this is all new lingo to me. It is really complicated when you first get in, at least for me. And so I'm going to journal my journey. I'm going to do a couple of postings a week. I'm going to do research, and I'll put those on my Facebook, and I'll put them up here in my videos, and then hopefully help you out, or you follow me. We can have conversations about this crazy world of crypto. So let's get started. So the way for you to get started is we're going to sign up for Coinbase, and that's what I've got pulled up on my screen right here. Coinbase is how you get money into the market. There are a few other companies. This is an easy one to work with, and for the time being, it's the best way to get in. They are insured. There's some questions with that, whether they only insure the US fiat once it's in the space, or if your Bitcoin is insured. I'm not sure. But do your research. That's what being in this crypto space is all about. There's so much new stuff all the time. Only invest what you're comfortable with and do your own research. So to get into Coinbase, you have to have some ID. You're going to get some bank transfers sent to your bank, and then they are going to you're going to verify those. And once you verify them, then you'll be allowed to start adding money to the space. It's best if you can do this as soon as possible because you'll be excited. You'll want to get into the space. You're going to hear about Bitcoin going up, or, for whatever reason, this is when you heard about cryptocurrencies, usually because there's something exciting going on. And so this takes a few days. So just get started on it as soon as possible. I wouldn't suggest using a credit card, although you can get money into the market quickly. Right off the bat, you're paying 4 or 5% in service charges plus the interest on your credit card. So really kind of defeats the purpose of getting money in quickly. Just a good habit to stay out of. So we're going to get in on Coinbase. Then you're going to go over and you're going to join some exchanges. Exchanges are where you actually buy some of these altcoins. You can buy a few of the main coins on Coinbase, but once you get past that, you're going to want to start doing some stuff on the exchanges. So Bittrex is a good place to start. And I've got Bittrex right here. And just go in there and sign up. Again, it takes a day probably to get signed up because they need to do some verifications. They usually require you to send in some ID, and then you have to set up two-factor identification, which is quick and a great thing to do for your personal security. So after you get signed up on Bittrex, I would also recommend joining a couple of other exchanges. What happens is there are these things called altcoins, and that's anything other than maybe actually, I think it's anything other than Bitcoin. But these altcoins are where people, it's kind of like you're an angel investor in a company that's just coming on the market, and these coins are traded, or the tokens are traded, and it's fun, and you can make some good money in them, but not always, again. So anyway, it's fun to get on this market, but not all these exchanges have all the coins on them. So Bittrex has a good number. Binance, BIANCE, I believe. And always make sure you're going to their real website. Make sure you don't have any extensions in the HTTP address because you don't want to get into some kind of a scam. So going to Binance, sign up for that. And then the other one is COO Coin. COO Coin is KUCOIN. And COO Coin is kind of the newest exchange that's taking off. There'll be more depending on when you're watching this video. They're coming out pretty fast right now. But those top three are pretty good. There is one, Bitfinex, I would just stay away from. And then anything to do with Tether, I would stay away from. Just temporarily. This space can have a lot of pollution in it when it comes to people trying to rip you off, or people that aren't being totally above board. And those have some red flags on them right now. So I'd hate to see you get into the space and get messed up in something like that. But they generally get fixed or weeded out sooner than later. So all right, you signed up for 3 exchanges: KuCoin, Bittrex, and Binance, and you joined Coinbase. That's going to be it for today. Get those things started and taken care of, and then we'll talk again very soon. So thanks for following me, and hit the follow button down below so you know when I'm going to post a new video. And check me out on my Facebook page, which is 6 Minute Crypto at Facebook. All right, bye.